And now, for the most famous words in motorsport.
Drivers, start your engines!
They come down to the line, green flag goes in the air, 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1.
This is Cal Norton Jr. and this is Ricky Bobby, and you're watching Flying Aces YouTube channel. Wow.
I'm Bobby Dale Earnhardt, and you're watching Flying Aces TV.
Thank you, Bobby Dale, Ricky Bobby, Cal Norton Jr. Guys, bringing us on the air this evening. Thank you very much. Gentlemen, have we got a race night set for you? Race number 1, we're going GT3 racing. Spasm, Marcolian, good evening to you, gentlemen. We're going GT3 racing at Japan. It's a 20-minute race with 20% fuel. GT3 cars, come join us if you wish. We're at Suzuka in Japan. And your password, as you see on the screen, is indeed Japan. Race number 2 tonight. We're going to throw it back in time a little bit to the early 2000s, perhaps even late 90s. And we're going to the old Daytona in the old 2003 NASCAR Cup cars. So the Gen 4 cars at old Daytona. 50 laps is our feature event. That's coming up next. Good evening to you, Chris Carter. I want to remind everybody, or I want to first mention, if you are interested, up to 4 people can get sponsorship from Chris Carter to run 188 laps. It is the 23rd day of November, 2:20 Eastern Time. That is a Sunday afternoon. If you want to compete in the Gobble Gobble 500, courtesy of Chris Carter, let myself or Chris Carter know, and he is able to sponsor up to 4 drivers for entry on that one. So if you want to be part of it, it is the Gobble Gobble 500. I do believe I'm going to be able to run it. It's not my event. It's not a hosted event for me. So only 4 people if interested. And more information on that if you sign up with Chris Carter or myself, and I will let Chris Carter know. So that is coming up. I will be racing it. I do plan on racing it. So that will be our event on Sunday, November 23rd. All right, back at it. Hey, if you want to, if you don't mind, I'd like to tell you about these guys and these gals who help support this channel. Stay caught up on our racing schedule at _FlyingAces on X or on Discord. There's a link in the description below. Need race-winning open setups on iRacing? Check out the official Coca-Cola iRacing NASCAR setup supplier at McConey Setup Shop. Save 10% off your order with promo code FlyingAcesTV. I want to thank RaceLab for providing us with our live stream standings, track map, and other useful racing widgets. If you're a live streamer or simply a sim racer, check out RaceLab. Looking for NASCAR diecast or NASCAR merchandise? Check out Plan B Sales or Circle B Diecast. Save $5 off your order of $30 or more with the promo code FlyingAcesTV. You could walk away with $100 tonight, courtesy of Buddy Steele and Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare in Brandon, Mississippi. Drivers must win 2 races, have the Team Racers for Christ or a similar faith-based logo on both race-winning cars, and have an I rating of 3,000 or less at tonight's feature race to win the prize. My pleasure, Chris Carter. Absolutely. Michael Johnson, good evening to you. Dirty Dan Taylor, Buster Malcolm, Marcolian Spasm, of course. Again, good evening to you guys. Let's go ahead and head on out to Suzuka, Japan. Your password is Japan if you want in this one. We're going to go 20 minutes and get ready to kick things off here in just, first of all, got to get in the race car. Got to put down a hot lap. I am driving the Porsche this evening. Let me change a couple of settings briefly. I do not want to download new software. Can't do that. Not right now. Let's go force feedback road racing. There we go. All right, here we go.
You're experiencing some network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the set.
Switch him new tires. Stay off that wall. I was not able to. We'll start over. We'll start over. Looks like we got 10 drivers in here. I'm hoping to finish in the top 7 tonight. I am looking for Daryl Howell. I'll open the chat up here in just a moment. Daryl was kind enough to throw up $20 last night, and I did not see that. And I'm going to apologize to Daryl when I see him in the chat. Try to get these tires hot, and I'll pull the chat up. But we're going to use it tonight at Daytona. That fencing up there on the right always reminds me of Top Golf. If you know what Top Golf is, you may realize what I'm saying. Gotta brake a little harder at a lot of these places. Well, good evening to you. Wayne Rodriguez is with us. Good evening, Wayne. And there's a Ferris wheel at Suzuka, of course. It's not a complete racing circuit unless it has a beautiful Ferris wheel. All right, Weldy Well. I do appreciate that, man. Much appreciated. Oh, boys. Oh. So we're going to go about 7 laps until we have to pit. Had a good F1 battle last night in Brazil. Harrison Prohaska spanked our rear end, Wayne Rodriguez. Spanked it, I tell you. Tell you what, let me go and put another setup in this race car.
Clear.
Let's go put a, what is in it right now? Medium downforce. I don't want to go medium downforce. Let's go, ooh, man. Nah, we won't go with the custom setup. Let's just go official. And let's go, oh boy. Oh boy. Let's just go with the high downforce. We're going to go high downforce. Is there a high downforce endurance? There we go. That's what we're going to roll with.
JW, they have a setup for this track if you look.
Oh, an official setup?
Yes.
Oh. Thank you. All right, thank you, Billy. That helps a whole lot. Not under my setups, under official setups. Medium, low, Le Mans, high downforce, Daytona fixed. I do not see a Suzuka for the Porsche. Nürburgring. I'm not sure. It's all right. We'll go with this one. This will keep me on the track a little better. I do appreciate it, Billy, but I did not see I did not see the Suzuka setup.
Hey, JW, copy?
Yes, sir. Rick Javorka, everybody.
Yeah, there's no setup for that.
Yeah, I didn't think I saw it.
He was at a different track. He thought it was this one.
Solid. It's okay, Billy. Thank you for
What are you driving?
The Porsche.
Right.
I'm too lazy to go and search for a setup. Plus, I just getting home really late this evening. I didn't have time to look for a setup and set everything else up. So we're okay. This setup will be just fine. Listen, the best setup in the world is not going to win me this race. As long as I can keep it on the track and spin it out less than twice, it'll be a very successful race. I'll have a lot of fun. Man, I hate this corner. Love the track, hate that corner.
JW, maybe Fuji would work good.
Probably so. I thought about that.
I'm just thinking.
I think I'm good with this high downforce. It should keep me on the track more often. It feels really good.
Right. I hear you. This is the first time I ever raced this thing.
Oh, you're in for a treat. Very, very technical.
Anybody know why they blast a car horn when you're coming in the pit?
Must be a Japanese thing. The dirty ones in a Corvette. We're going to go look at all these paint schemes in just a brief moment. We got about 2 more minutes until we grid them up.
Left side. You're clear.
Did I mention there's a Ferris wheel, by the way?
Everything you got, man. I'm going to be pitching about 5.
I did pick up 2 spots. With a 2:05, let's see what Harrison has ran. Oh, Travis Roberto is faster than Harrison Proska, 1:58. Dang, them boys going to get after it. Well, let's go look at these paints. That, of course, is my Eastside Spartan Porsche GT3. This is Harrison. Let's get him out here on the racetrack. There we go, a little bit better view of his Porsche. That is the dirty one, Dan Taylor. This 58, love that machine. It's a BMW. That is Michael Johns in the Ray Bestis direct drive motorsport BMW. It's a beautiful piece. Look at that Ford Mustang. This is a Mach 10 Motorsports. Travis Roberto in the Mach 10. That must be the Christmas edition. Yes, sir. That's a good-looking ride. Mach 10 Motorsports, Travis Roberto. This Porsche, the Hot Wheels, is a Matthew Wright. This.
Am I showing a silver and yellow shell paints?
Yes, sir. Yes, you are.
Copy that.
Again, that is Matthew Wright. Had a good run last night at St. Louis. Or Gateway. That's Rick Javork in the Welch's Grape Juice Ferrari. Come on. Wow. Look at this. That's a beautiful car, Billy Sigmund. He is driving the Ferrari. Look at that. Maybe Billy, I'm not sure, but somebody put forth some serious effort to paint that son of a gun. Wow. And again, there is me. There is Harrison Prohaska. Let's go see who we've missed in the paint scheme reveal. Buster Malcolm. We got 13 drivers in here, people. 13. Buster in his Saving Alberta from Canadian. Wow. Alberta Prosperity. Yeah, fighting for that Alberta independence from Canadian rule. Chris Webb, everybody, of Strictly Stock Motorsports. Let's find Chris. Chris is, there he is. There he is. He's on the track. He's driving an Acura. Look at that. Graphite. That's a beautiful car. Anthony Sharps. Anthony is a very good road racer. Let's find Anthony. Is he on the track yet? He is not on track. Scotty Ferguson. Is Scotty on the track? He's not on the track just yet. All right, Mark Barcelos. Marky Mark. Where is Marky Mark here? There he is. Wow, look at that camo. The Black Rifle Ford Mustang. Beautiful piece again. Michael Johns. Love that Ray Bestis car. And, man, I really like that Billy Sigmund Acura. That's sweet. So 13 competitors. 13 competitors. Let's go back to the chat. I'm looking for Daryl Howell. Good evening to you, Tetley. Is Daryl with us yet? Vape and Bachelor's with us. William Bowles, thank you kindly. Doing good. Got to the 01 Rolex 24 on TV. And, oh, how about that, Wayne? Thank you very much, ma'am. So, Spasm, if you'd be so kind, when Daryl Howell, if Daryl gets in the chat, I am looking for him. I personally want to thank him for the $20 last night that I did not see. So tonight we'll race for that $20 at Daytona. All right. Copy that, Spasm. Thank you. Let me finish an email, and I apologize. Let me turn this on here. We'll put it on the most exciting. I've got to complete a work email. We got 13 seconds remaining in the session. I'll put it on the most exciting. Give me just a second. Oh wow, it's time to grid up. Alright, I'm going to have to... hang on just a second. Our Scholastic Bowl crew had a match canceled. I do think so. Okay. Alright, I'll have to finish my email later. I got to get my mind on this race. We're going 20 minutes. 13 competitors. I need to pull that password down. We do have an actual track map tonight, unlike last night. RaceLab failed us with the Gateway track map. Had a little small circle. What is that? Let's go and set this on myself. I'm going to start 7th out of 13 competitors. Let me grab the audio right quick.
1, 2, 3.
All right, fellas, as we get ready and grid up here at Suzuka, we got 20 minutes of racing action. We're going to do that with a faster pair and 20% fuel. 20%
Guys,
fuel
let's get a
for this.
broom and just kind of sweep that area up.
Let's have a
over
good
there
time,
where
everybody.
pit
Best of luck
exit
to all
is.
competitors.
After these guys roll off over there by the white line, try to get that cleaned up a little bit. Right side
So,
on the restart.
what's up, Charles McKilsky?
Appreciate you, J-Dub.
The road is closed.
Appreciate you, Chris, for joining. Good evening, Tetley, if I did not say it earlier. We have 2 Division I softball pitchers signing on Wednesday, and I'm trying to work out the logistics on that. There's a lot of talent right now at the Eastside High School. We have 408 students. Doing some good things athletically right now. Pit road is closed. I wish we could do the formation lap in F1 cars. Yeah, some really good looking paints. How about that Travis Roberto Christmas edition? It's a sweet looking piece. Of course, he and Harrison will be starting up on the front row. That's going to be a battle. You mix Billy Sigmund in there, that could be a 3-car battle for the win. And that's not discrediting anybody else. I just know that those 3 usually run.
Start on green or leader.
That's up to you, fella.
Single file 30S is right here.
I guess. I'm not sure, Billy. I'm not the one to answer that. All right, here we go.
All right, fellas, hop up here. You ready to kick this thing off? It's causing some fun today. All right, boss, get a good start. Ready, green, 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 green.
Oh, Harrison is off in the grass. I got a feeling that ain't going to slow him down too much. Harrison does have the race lead. Travis Roberto runs second, and Billy Sigmund, I do believe, is in third. One lap in the books. We got 4.6 remaining. This cat, Chris Webb, he's all over me. That's a tough part of the track. Yeah, we got a lot of snow too. In fact, we're on a 2-hour delay tomorrow.
Left side.
Fueling up now should get us to the finish.
Clear, clear, clear. Good job.
I would argue there is not a more fun track to race than Suzuka. I can say that about a lot of tracks, but this one is particularly fun. You don't turn left too much, you don't turn right too much, you don't have straightaways that long. Braking points aren't, you don't brake a ton. Dang, 6 inches of snow last night and 2 more tonight. Charles Mikulski, son of a gun.
P2 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 59.218. Great loud.
How many times we'll have to stop.
Nice and smooth. Just a couple more, we're going to pit.
Got 1.9 laps left. So one more lap.
T2
Shot
is the
that a little
fastest car on
bit.
the racetrack. 58.911.
Will you look at that beautiful Ferris wheel? Then later we can go ride the Ferris wheel and then go play Top Golf over there on the right. Oh! I do believe that was Chris Webb who has spun out that beautiful Acura.
Leaders on pit road. 10 minutes. Good job. Keep it up. Pit this time. Pit this time. Let's get us a solid pit stop here, guys. Come on. Watch the pit in front of you.
I hear the horn that
Here
Rick
we
Javorka's
come. Pit road
talking
speed
about.
up. You are 10 away now.
We'll
5
take a
away.
windshield tear off.
Yeah, sure, Mark. Now, turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in. Not too close. Stop on the side.
There we go. Come on, boys. Just need a little bit of fuel.
Go in, go, go in,
There
go,
we
go
go.
in, go.
Alright, so here's the game plan. We're going to ride that beautiful Ferris wheel we just saw. This is post-race, of course. But there it is again. And then we're going to go right here to straight in front of us and play Top Golf. So that's the game plan. The leaders on pit road. Fast guys running 4.668. Travis Roberto was able to stretch it out an extra lap. That's impressive. That is not impressive. Let's go ahead and take our time penalty.
Go down a little bit there, bud.
.6 seconds and 30
On that entrance
seconds.
to pit road.
I think I can get that back right here. Good crowd here at Suzuka, I'll say that. They love their GT3 racing in Japan.
All right, man, let's try to smooth out here a little bit. We got these guys kind of in us. The gap 9.5. Step 0, 28 is the leader.
Travis Alberto still our race leader.
.5 minutes.
5 minutes remaining. I've got 4 laps of fuel. We'll have plenty of fuel. Coming up on Marky Mark. He is in his Black Rifle Ford Mustang.
Right side.
Oops, let me sneak on through here,
Clear,
Mark.
clear, clear. All right, we gotta get going here. The gap is 8.5.
Travis Alberto in P1, Billy Sigmund in P2. Not sure what's happened to Harrison. May have been speeding on the pit road, I'm not certain. Matthew Wright runs third. Fourth place is the dirty one, Dan Taylor. And slick, Rick
Good job,
Japorka.
man. Don't change
in
your line.
fifth.
They're gonna move.
Tell you what, Travis Roberto in that Ford Mustang, that could be the reason he's winning. Just saying.
Guys behind you, catch just a little bit left there, bud. The gap is 8.3.
Billy Sigmund trailing Travis Roberto by about 10 seconds. Matthew Wright 2 seconds behind Billy.
Coming to the white flag.
This will be our white flag lap.
That was a good lap, man. That was a good line you had there. Close to a pit stop here. A couple more laps.
I'd like for this to be my fastest lap of the race. I think it might be if I can complete it. Ladies and gents, we're headed to Daytona next. We're going to be at the old Daytona, the bumpy Daytona. We're going to do that in the NASCAR Gen 4s. Won't be a ton of pack racing.
Good win, Travis. Nice racing with you, Matthew.
Somewhere George Buck is happy. Travis Roberto, Mach 10 Motorsport teammate of George Buck. Nice win, Travis. Way to rep Mach 10 Motorsports.
Thanks for having me.
Betcha. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then checker flag.
I'm
Great
hoping
job. Great job.
that was my fastest lap of the race.
Mic check.
That mic is checked. Go laps.
Thank you.
Qualify race. Yep. 2:02.391 was my fastest lap. And that was on lap 10. Solid copy. Let's see what 2:01.
P2 feels like a win for me.
You ran a good race. Harrison made it 5 laps.
It was his paint job.
It's a sweet paint. Billy Sigmund ran his fastest lap with a 2:00, 2-minute flat. Good looking, really good looking paint scheme. But listen, boys, it's about Travis Roberto right here. Look at this piece. That's a good looking ride. She's a Ford Performance Mustang GT3. Got his Christmas colors on it. It's about that time of year. Let's see if he does a burnout. I'm not sure if he does or not. Maybe. Let's just see right quick if we can get that beautiful. No, we cannot get the... All right, sorry, Travis. We're going to have to back you up. We got to get that Ferris wheel in the...
Thanks, JW. I'm sorry if I was in anybody's way.
Oh, you were great, Mark. You were great. Let's get that Ferris wheel in the race-winning photograph.
Great win, Travis.
Here it comes. You ready? You daggum right. The Coca-Cola Ferris wheel. Yeah, buddy. Mach 10 Motorsports, Travis Roberto.
Thanks for the race, J-Dub.
Yes, sir, Matthew. You betcha.
Unfortunately, won't be able to join you for the future, so have fun with that.
Son of a gun. That's cool, man. This, of course, is Travis Roberto. See, Matthew? Rick Goodell is on an airplane, so I know he won't be able to join us tonight. He's flying to Vegas. Must be nice to be Ricky G, am I right? Travis Roberto, Mach 10 Motorsports, taking home the win in Suzuka. Billy Sigmund finishes P2. We'll go top 5 here. Matthew Wright in that beautiful Hot Wheels Porsche. He finishes 3rd. The dirty one, Dan Taylor, in his Corvette. And then slick, Rick Javorka. Let's back that up and get a better lit view of that 52 car. That is Rick Javorka and the Ferrari this evening. Again, that, of course, is Travis Roberto, our winner here this evening. All right, we're going to head on down to Daytona. We'll exit out of this one. Big congrats. Let's see, I got a program running in the background. All right, paint.net. We don't need paint.net. I tell you what, Vaping Bachelor, having a lot of fun here, buddy. Hey, Daniel McKeon. All right, let's get this race at Daytona rocking and rolling. Oh, I own the Mustang, George. I own that Mustang. It just feels real heavy to me, if that makes any sense. I like that little Porsche. I feel like I can maneuver it just a bit better. John Creighton is with us, boys. All right. Let's get this race rocking and rolling. 20 minutes of practice. If we have to run a heat race, it will be an 8-lapper. 2 laps of qualifications. This is a fixed setup race. All of our oval races are fixed setup, or 99.83% of them are fixed setup. We'll 2 o'clock start this one. 5:33 dark. There is no lights at the old Daytona. 70 degrees under clear skies is our weather forecast. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind, I'm going to put this race in the queue. All right. Let's see here. Thank you very much, Spasm. It is much appreciated. Hey, Spasm BS Sim Racing. That, of course, is Billy Sigmund. And a good run by Billy. Good run by Billy. All right. Let's see. Let's get some things moved over. Get that all fired up. Let's make sure we change our background, our banner, our race banner. We've got that. We're ready to throw up that password. When I get in here, we'll go over to the wheelbase. We'll center it up. And we're going to choose our oval settings for this one. Okay. And there we go. All right, we're good there. Let's run over to RaceLab and turn that countdown to a lap timer. Lap counter. Excellent. I think we're good to go. We're waiting on this room to launch. So tomorrow night, I think Outlaw will be racing some NASCAR 25. I think that's what he said. And then I will not be able to race on Wednesday either. So Thursday night will be the next night I am able to race. Okay, I am in the race room. Boys, girls, your password is simply Daytona. Come join us if you wish. I think we're going to have a good time. We shall see. Time will tell Time will tell if we have a good time or not. Let's look at our race sheet and see what we got going on here. At this very moment, we have 8 race credit entries, myself making 9. Race sponsor, Rick Javorka, makes 10. Top 15 be 25. Guys, we need 26 competitors before we run a heat race. 26 before we run the heat race. So a full field right now would be 25 drivers. Ready to rock and roll. Listen, after I'm done yawning, I want to tell you about Chris Carter's Gobble Gobble 500 coming up. It's hosted by Jimmy Crow. I've raced with that gang one time. It was a fun time. And I don't know what the payout is on that. It does cost $10 to get in. It's going to be on November the 23rd at 2:20 Eastern Time. Now, Chris can sponsor up to 4 drivers. He's already got Rick Javorka in. So he's looking for 4 more drivers. It's 188 laps. I don't know how much prize money's on the line, but those guys race for a lot of cash, and I'm talking about a lot of cash. So if you're interested, let me or Chris Carter, preferably Chris, know. He is looking to sponsor 4 guys to get into the Gobble Gobble 500. That is November the 23rd. I will be running in it as of right now, as my plan. So if you want to join, tell Chris Carter or myself. All right. To Daytona we go. The World Center of Racing is what they tell me. And who am I to doubt the fine folks at Daytona International? Turn them brakes down about a 62. Let's just go flat out, get after it, and see what's going on. I think we're in the number 97 car, the old Kurt Busch championship ride. I am. Now, these cars do have...
Hey, JW, can you put me in the big race?
Yes, Chris Carter will... I'll get Chris Carter to get up with you.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Billy Sigmund and Rick Javorka are going to take entries into the Gobble Gobble 500. It's ran on Sunday afternoon at 2:20. Again, I don't know all the details. I just know Chris has asked me to help spread the word. Oh, love the old bumpy Daytona. This is the 2008 version.
Got a copy, JW?
Loud and clear, Dano. Dan Taylor, everybody.
Yeah, Chris is wanting a sponsor, so you can let him know I'm interested. See what he says.
Copy that. He'll get you in there. Dirty Dan Taylor.
Got a copy, JW?
Hey, loud and clear, MJ.
Hey, buddy, how you get into that action there, that 500 deal?
I'll let Chris Carter know that you're interested, and that's it, I do believe. That's all the info I've got right now.
All right, I'm interested.
10-4. He's looking to sponsor 5 drivers. You would be the 4th point. So Billy Sigmund.
Yeah, it's going to be $10, right, JW?
No, he's going to pay your entry fee.
Hey, okay, there you go. That's good.
Copy. All right, so it's Billy Sigmund, it's Rick Javorka, Dirty Dan Taylor, and Michael Johns.
Sounds like a good time.
Straight cash, homie. Straight cash.
It should be. Oh, my Lord. You kidding me? Look here, boys. Look here. It's Weldy Weld, everybody. $5 to the halfway leader. That's lap 25 to you and me, as long as it's under green flag condition. And $5 to P10 at halfway. That, of course, is Weldy Weld.
49.949. Fastest lap you've run yet.
Woo, she's bumpy. She's bumpy. I saw Matt Kenseth win at this bumpy track. It was a rain-shortened event, but I was there. Buster wants in the gobble gobble. All right, Buster will be the 5th and final one. I said 4 because Rick Javorka was already in. So Billy Sigmund, Dirty Dan Taylor, Michael Johns, and Buster Malcolm. I hope Chris is still in here.
At 49 is the fastest car.
And then that would also include Rick Javorka.
49.494. That's good. Just keep going like that, my man. Nice and smooth.
I'm going to pit in, William.
So it looks like 173 is going to be top speed. These are restricted engines. Yeah, copy that. I got Buster Malcolm in there. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and tell Chris Carter on Discord. Let me go ahead and practice a pit road entry. It's going to be a 2-stop race. Let me run over here to the Discord.
10 away now.
And let Chris know. Rick Javorka, Billy Sigmund, Dan Taylor, Buster Malcolm, and Michael Johns are wanting in. All right, there we go. Let's take a look at our tire wear. I do believe at some point that will, through 4 laps, it's not come into play. So we're going to be about 22, 23 laps. Should be a 2 pit stop race. I might get in here and draft with somebody. Did we ever see Daryl Howell in the chat? Again, if we see Daryl Howell, I want to remind him that last night's donation I did not see, but we are racing for it tonight. Okay, copy that. Thank you, Spasm.
At 64 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 49.2.
Hey, there's Matthew Wright. Looking back at the replay of the first race, looks like I had my all teams radio off and didn't hear Billy. Okay, copy that. Someone can pass along the message. Good racing to you too. That Billy Sigma, you got a copy?
Yes.
Billy driver Matthew Wright from Suzuka said he had his mic on all teams and could not respond to you or hear you. So he says, thank you very much. Good racing with you too.
Okay, great.
Boys, Coach Matt's with us.
Slowing on the bottom. At 17 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 48.471.
We'll do another pit road entry. We're going to go look at some paints. We've got about 8 minutes remaining. 60 miles per hour will be our speed to pit road. There we go. We nailed it.
All right, fellas, here we come. Pit road speed. About 10 away.
All right. Let's see these paint schemes. Yep. Okay, we're going to be piloting the old Kurt Busch Sharpie machine. Got to take a look at that Roush Racing sticker right there on the front. I love that sticker. I think I said this last live stream, or last time we raced these. I had that Roush Racing sticker on a Jeep Wrangler for 7 years. It's an 04 model. I bought it in 04, and so what was that? Till 2011. I had the old Roush Racing sticker on it. Anyway, that is my piece this evening. That 51 belongs to Sean Royer. It's a Monte Carlo. This too is a Monte Carlo. That is Paul White. That 10 car is a Monte Carlo, and that belongs to Mario Bianco. This 24 DuPont Monte Carlo belongs to Brandon Smith, Strictly Stock Motorsports. This 102, still fighting for Alberta independence, that is Buster Malcolm and his Chevy Monte Carlo. This one car is David Wells. David Wells in the one car. That too is a Monte Carlo. This Ford Taurus belongs to Bobby Johnson. Hey, Bob. This number 55 Solo Cup car. It's a Monte Carlo, and that belongs to Joey Puletti. It's a good-looking piece. 52.
My paint scheme ain't showing up.
I'll hit Control R. Let's go Control R here.
I think it's on my end.
Oh.
Is this the SS version of the Gen 4?
It is, yeah, the Super Speedway.
That's probably why.
There we go. There we go. That is Joey Puletti. This is Slick Rick Javorka. Let's get him moving on the track a little bit. Get that paint scheme download. There it is. There's that number 52. SimRaceCity.com Monte Carlo. This number 29, Kurt Busch flavored, or Kurt Busch, good God. Kevin Harvick flavored Dirty Dan Taylor in his Monte Carlo. Another Kevin Harvick machine. This is GT Park. Some Elliott Sadler, anybody? That is a Ford Taurus. That is William Johnson. That guy, Mark Barcelos, Marky Mark, in the People's Republic of Communist California. And Direct Drive Motorsports. That is a Ford Taurus, I do believe. Yes, it is. That thing is all chromed out. Come on. Mark Barcelos. That number 24, Monte Carlo, I believe is Eric Winkelspecht. I am correct. That is Eric Winkelspecht. That number 64, Singular Wireless Monte Carlo is Billy Sigmund. It's number 54, or 51 again, is Sean Warrior. Let's see if we've missed anybody. How many guys we got in here? What we got here? 20, 22 drivers. So right now we are 3 drivers short of a full field. 3 drivers short of a full field. We got 4 minutes remaining. Josh Kenyon. Here's Josh Kenyon. I don't think we've had the pleasure of racing with Mr. Kenyon. He is not on the track yet. Dehan flying Fulton Hall. He is not on track yet. Richard Robb, are you on track yet, Richard? There he is, Richard Robb, also in the 97 Sharpie machine. Good call, Richard Robb. Ronnie Brooks. See what Ronnie has brought to the dance. Ronnie is not yet on track. So everybody that's been on track, I've got their paint scheme. So, let's see. Let me go over here and get Weldy Weld's prize on the old race sheet. Thank you very much, Weldy Weld. And that came through via a super chat. And we have the halfway leader. I misspelled halfway. Of course I did. Of course I did. 5 to the halfway leader, 5 to P10 at halfway. Halfway leader is a $5 prize. And halfway P10 is a $5 prize. There we go. That courtesy of Weldy Weld. And we do have prizes from Daryl Howell, left over from last night that I did not see, and I apologize to Daryl. That man sure knows how to throw a party, I'll tell you that. And the party can begin when he gets in here. $5 for a top 3, $5 for a top 5, 5 for a top 10, and 5 for a top 20 is where we're at there on Daryl's prizes. All right, we've got 3 minutes to go. Let me get an idea of how many we got. Maybe still 23. There's 20, 22. Wait, there's only 22. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and 22. Yeah, we are 3 drivers short of a full field at this moment. 3 guys who took race credits will get that back. I am 15th fastest in this practice session. I'm not concerned. Still 171 at the line.
Pit in, Buster.
Only 174 max speed on the backstretch. Hey, Josh 27, good evening to you. I raced probably around 2 years ago. Copy that. Do you still have iRacing, Josh? All right, so lap 2 is certainly going to be the hot one. We probably already knew that. 175. Oh, Buster has no mic again. Thinks it's Kenyon. Yeah, probably so. Anthony Sharps has joined us. That gives us 23 of the 25.
Here we come, gentlemen. We are 10 away.
All right. So 23 competitors. We need 2 more. Actually, we can take 2 more before a heat race is ran. All right, let's go ahead and grab the mic and move everybody over to the feature. Let me make sure all of our race credit entries are in here. How about that? Dan Taylor's in, Billy Sigmund, Bobby Johnson, Richard Robb, Paul White, Michael Johns, Brandon Smith, and Tyler Robinson is not in. All right, gentlemen, here is our situation. We need 26 drivers before we ran a heat race. We currently have 24, so 25 being a full field. The first guy, that would be Dirty Dan Taylor, to take a race credit, will get his back. We're going to bounce out of this, and we're going to go over to the feature. So again, brand new race room, same password Daytona. We're going to the feature in just a brief moment. So please join us. Let me grab a copy of the field. Again, Tyler Robinson is not with us. Let me grab that. So T-Rob is not with us. And we are 24 drivers strong for this one. 24 drivers. We'll go ahead and pull that background screen up. So the field is frozen. I'm going to withdraw from the heat race. We'll put the feature in the queue. We'll populate the room. Hopefully T-Rob's able to join us. All right. Good. We'll start that baby now. 50 laps of racing action at the World Center of Racing. Each of us with 75% fuel and 2 additional sets of Goodyear Racing. I think they were Eagles at the time, Goodyears. 3 green, white checkers come on. Let's bump that up to 2:30 start time. That gives us 3 hours of race time. All right, we're ready to go. Boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen. This race is in the queue. All right. So the dirty one, Dan Taylor, will get his race credit back. Again, 25 was a full field. We were 1 short, so that will give Dan Taylor his race credit back. All right, let me make note of that. I'll turn that pink for race credit, and we're good to go. T-Rob, you daggone right. It's T-Rob in the chat. Where you at, T-Rob? There he is, loading up now. Yeah, T-Rob, we're going to the feature, man. So join the one that says feature. And let's go hit up some Daytona. This Daytona keeps you on your toes. Let me check a couple of messages. Okay. Ooh. We might be code 0 tomorrow. It's possible. On days that we're code 0, I do not have to work. Today we were virtual. All right, the race room is hot, but I still had to go into work. All right. Guys, please do not join unless you're one of the 24 competitors to race this one. Trying to get my glasses on. My glasses on better, I should say. Sometimes they really pinch my nose. It's like my hat is just pushing them down through my nose. Not a good feeling, I tell you. Not a good feeling. All right, are we going to hear some? We're going to hear some fighting this evening. We got that bell ready just in case. No new people? No. This is our feature. This will be our feature. We had to have 26 before we had to run a heat race. We had 24 total. So 25 was the full field. A 26 driver would have forced us to run a heat race. So we don't have to do that tonight. And because we have 24 of the 25 spots, the first guy to take a race credit, Dan Taylor, he will get that race credit back. All right. Let's get ready and roll, shall we? I'm going to pull the password down because I know it was rather simple. Surely everybody can remember Daytona. Again, 24 drivers is all we have this evening. And that would include Tyler Robinson, who did not join us in the heat race. Man, listen to those engines purr. They don't make them like that anymore. See how far I can go flat-footed around here. See if that's legal or not. I think I got up on the track a little bit. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I got by with it. Hey, for those guys that are on NASCAR 25, Outlaw will be streaming that either, I think, tomorrow. If not tomorrow, certainly on Wednesday. Now, if I don't have to go into work tomorrow, I may be able to race tomorrow night. It depends on what we're going to do for Veterans Day with my dad. If the roads are really bad, they will not want to get out and go eat, so we'll play it by ear. There's a possibility I can race tomorrow night. I was able to tune into Outlaw's live stream here, I think it was Friday night, and enjoyed it. He had a lot of guys, a lot of viewers join in with him and race a bunch of hosted races.
On the racetrack. 50.355. There you go, buddy. That was a good lap.
All right, so that's good enough for P2 in practice. We'll do a pit road entry. And it's time to grid them up here in just a brief moment after we qualify, of course. Got about 3 minutes remaining until qualifications. Time trials, if you will.
Here we come, guys. We're 10 away. 5 away. Shore mark. Now, turn in, plenty of room. Gonna leave on me, 10-4. Go, go, go.
Okay. Again, I think we're going to be about 22, 23 laps on this run of fuel. I am driving the old Kurt Busch Sharpie machine. I'll set this on most exciting and we'll put it on TV camera 2. Watch some of these guys go around the racetrack. Yeah, it was fun, Charles. Jason Long, boys, 92 degrees out there in that communist California. I think we got up to 23 today here. 23 degrees. CSX freight train of the state of Maine. If you race tomorrow, have all drivers paint the cars with military paint. That'd be cool. That would be. And it's hard to ask something like that without advertising it, like 3 or 4 or 5 days. Yes, Spasm, you do indeed have a race credit. In fact, Spasm, I think you might have 2, if I'm not mistaken. Let me take a look at Spasm. Spasm has 2. You got 2 race credits, sir. I like that purple Kurt Busch car too. Dang. Hang on. Is that Richard in the purple one, the Crown Royal? Yes, it is. Wow, will you look at that piece? Woo, Lord, have mercy. That's a beautiful car. My good Lord, that's a beautiful car. That's just flat out gorgeous. Richard Robb, you've chose well, my man. You've chose well. Now look, I liked old Burt Cush when he was with Roush. I really did. You talking about an awesome lineup of drivers that Roush had in the early 2000s with Carl Edwards, Kurt Busch, Matt Kenseth, Mark Martin. Of course, you had Jamie McMurray for a little bit. That was an awesome stable. Yeah, that's right. Edmund Fitzgerald went down today. What, how many years ago was that? 50 years ago, I believe? Oh, come on, Vaping Bachelor. That bow tie alone takes away 30 horsepower. All right, it is qualifying time. Let's make sure we got our 24 competitors. There is 20. I can go to the grid. We're at 23, so we're missing... T-Rob is in here. We're missing one guy. It might be Kenyon, who didn't hear me, perhaps. So we're looking for Kenyon. If he wants to join, he is certainly more than welcome. But we've got 23 of the 24. We are set, I do believe. Let's go qualify it. Here we go. Looking to get the pole, boys. It's going to be tough. You got Rick Javorka, who's a super speedway legend when it comes to qualifying. Of course, Eric Winkle's spec is always good.
Flag.
Just 172. We should be 174 here at the line. Got an airplane landing back here. One of my favorite things about Daytona on iRacing is that plane. Here we go, hot lap. It would be fun to run these babies in the Firecracker 400.
checker flag.
It's good enough for P5 at the moment. P7, I'm falling like a hot rock in water. 51.486. Winkelspec 438. So I'm 5 hundredths of a second off. There's Rick Javorkin for GT Park up to third. Solid. All right. It is what it is. Again, we are 23 of the 24 cars are in here. Kenyon, the young man, last name Kenyon, is not in. So if he joins, he is good to go. If not, we're going to race with 23. We got 28 seconds remaining until it's time to grid them up. Why don't we go ahead and honor our great country with the playing of our national anthem?
And the whole
Absolutely. Absolutely. What we got here, running a little high, Vaping Bachelor says. Hey, race credit for top finisher between Bobby Johnson, Dan Taylor, Rick Javorka, Billy Sigmund, and MJ. Holy cow. All right, let me get that on the race sheet. Come on. Courtesy of Spasm. Let's see here. Race credit, courtesy of Spasm. And this is Bobby Johnson. We have Dan Taylor. We have Ricky Javorka. We have Billy Sigmund. If I could type. And last, but certainly not least, and Michael Johns. Boys, it's going to get crazy. I'm telling you right now. It's going to get crazy. Courtesy of Spasm. Thank you very much.
Nice lap, GT.
Thank you, Spasm.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yours wasn't too bad yourself.
All right, all right. We got 48 seconds left.
Park.
Boys, there's only one man at Daytona can start our engine. That's Dale Jr.
Drivers, start your engines!
Yeah, yours wasn't too bad yourself. It's not going to have enough fuel.
Apparently you're higher up in social status than I am.
Is 2,190.
Nah, I just bribed the officials.
We got a copy up there, obviously. Where are you standing?
Same place, man, right next to Big Randy here on the end.
Gentlemen, as we roll off here at the World Center of Racing, we've got 50 laps in front of us. We're going to do that with 3/4 of a tank of fuel. That's 75% for you mathematically impaired people. We have 2 additional sets of Goodyears in our pit stalls. We're going to have a fast repair if you need it. I hope no one has to utilize that. The restart zone is off because it's not available at this track. But we do have 3 green-white checkers if need be, and a load of prizes. I'll be right back to announce those. Gentlemen, tonight, courtesy of Darrell Howell, we're going to do a $5 payout for the following 4 prizes. A top 3 randomly drawn, top 5 randomly drawn, top 10 randomly drawn, and a top 20 randomly drawn. Again, all those at $5 a piece, courtesy of Darrell Howell. Courtesy of Weldy Weld tonight, $5 to our halfway leader. That's lap 25, and it must be done under a green flag condition, or the next lap under green, halfway leader, $5. And then our halfway P10 is another $5, courtesy of Weldy Weld. And we have a race credit tonight, courtesy of Spasm, for the driver that finishes the highest amongst Bobby Johnson, Dan Taylor, Rick Javorka, Billy Sigmund, and Michael Johns. Guys, thank you for joining us. Have a great time tonight. Best of luck to all competitors.
You're ready to go.
Whew! Said my piece.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Bring that noise, Michael Buffer. It'll be about 22 laps on a run of fuel.
It's time to go racing. And they're coming off the turn 4. The flagman has got the flag in the end. And here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Outside. Still outside. Still there, man, outside.
Bumpy! Good Lord, it's bumpy.
Outside is clear. Outside.
I had to lift.
Outside. Clear high. Outside. Water outside. Still outside.
Not going to see a ton of big pack racing
outside.
with all these bumps, tire wear.
Clear.
We'll be lined up for a while. Pack will start to separate itself.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Still outside. Outside, still there.
Not sure what happened there, Eric. I had the pedal to the floor. I just couldn't get your
Still
bumper.
outside. Too wide outside.
Good God. Come on, boys. Fucking A, man.
Caution's out. Second. Caution for in the wall.
Flipping checks up. You gotta anticipate that.
Gotta
Gotta anticipate that.
Put it out.
I got hit from behind and turned. Got to stay behind Scotty Ferguson right here. Hopefully I don't have too much damage.
You have a little damage to the front.
Okay, we'll get that buffed out. I didn't hit anything too hard. It didn't feel like. My goodness, I lost a lot of positions.
You gotta come around me for it.
Well, that did not go as planned. Gen X Racing Boys, Ricky G out there in that great state of, or heading to the great state of Nevada, going to Vegas. Good evening, Rick Goodale. I gave Lake Superior the finger when I saw it and said, this is for the kids. There you go. I think it was 50 years ago today, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was 100 years or something. I saw it on my morning news this morning. I can't remember exactly how many years it has been since that ship went down. Troy Thompson. We're going to get some damage fixed here, Troy. We'll put some fuel in it. Not going to take the fast repair. I don't think, again, I got hit very hard. It just checked up the bottom line, and I'm not even sure who it was, but somebody hit me from behind me. I got turned. It happens.
All right, fellas, here we come. 10 away. 5 away. And sure mark now. Now, turn in. Leaving on me.
Come on, let's buff it out, fellas. Let's take a look.
Too far forward. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
How much damage do I have?
All right, stop right there. Perfect.
27 seconds. Let's take a look at the car. 50 years. There we go. I thought it was 50 years ago. Here's what we're dealing with. I don't see a bit of damage on that thing. Of course, it is a Ford, so I wouldn't expect a ton of damage. Maybe a little left front damage. Yeah.
Hey, Anthony, don't get behind me. I'm going to test my brakes out real quick.
That's what it is. A little left front damage.
Go, hard.
All right, I got it.
All right, we're good. And no danger going to lap down.
And I don't see nothing here, man. We're going to restart behind the 55.
Still not in a one-stop fuel window, so still going to be on pit road 2 more times. Although I could go down and top it off here. Let's do that. I'm going to be at the tail of the field anyway, so let's go ahead and just top it off. We might have, if we've got a bunch of drivers doing that, I'm going to take the track position. I only see a couple, maybe 3. I'm better off taking the fuel right now.
Here we come, fellas, to road speed. We are 10 away. 5 away. Add sure mark. Now, turn in, turn in. Do not get too close to the wall. You're going to be leaning on me. Go, 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 go. You'll be on 1 to go. Make sure you get yourself something to drink.
Gotta admit, I'm a little bummed out that Bobby Johnson doesn't have a Texaco Havoline paint scheme. With these cars, you have 2 different templates. You got the more or less the 1.5 mile short track version, and you have the super speedway version. And the same paint scheme is not ran on both cars unless you choose it. So I'm sure, and it's a relatively new car to iRacing, so I'm sure that's the reason a lot of these guys have a stock paint scheme on it. I'm really digging that 97 Crown Royal Kurt Busch car driven by Richard Robb. So did we ever get a Darrell Howell sighting? I sure hope so. It doesn't look like it yet. Rick, which airport are you in right now, buddy?
Double check your steering wheel. Good look at your seatbelt. Or
Rick getting ready to hop on an airplane heading out to Las Vegas.
Okay. Got some fun.
Oh, what it would be like to be Rick Goodell. Guy travels more than Sir Francis Drake.
Pace cars off.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Green flag.
Let's get up here and see if we can make any headway. Not much.
One inside. Still there. Clear. Inside, inside. Still inside. You're clear. Green lap. Leaders running 54.1. Gate. Inside. Still inside. Still inside. All clear. Inside. Still inside. Still there at your door. Still inside. Still inside.
Like for this pack here to get back
that
up
last lap that you ran there,
lead
that
pack.
was really, really nice. Go inside. P9 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 48.303. Still there. Still inside. Still there. Still inside. That was a great lap there, bud. Keep it up. P12 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 47.927. Still inside. And clear. Inside. Still inside. Clear low. Inside. Inside's clear. Outside, outside.
I got up and scratched that wall.
Still out there. Clear. P5 is the fastest car on the track. 47.829.
How bad is that? You're good, man.
That's it, William.
That was a great lap there, bud. Keep it up. P4 is the fastest car on the track. 47.754.
Oh, they're wrecking behind us, son of a gun. We stay straight. Nope, 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 nope. We're gonna put it out. We're gonna put it out.
The road's closed. Damn, dude, that was the fastest
We're gonna
lap
put
we've
it
run in a
out.
while.
Put it out. Bring off a 2. Put it out. Turn 2. Turn 2. Put it out. Turn 3. Turn 3. Put it out. Put it out. Bring off a 2.
Nice job,
Put it out.
Brandon.
Turn 2. Turn 2. Put it out. Turn.
Yeah, good.
Good racing so far, Charles. I agree. I agree.
Nice lap there, GT.
Thank you. Welcome aboard.
Eric Willis, welcome to the channel, my man. Thank you much.
Thank you, sir. Of course, I don't think you got a bonus point for it back then.
All right, we're in 14th.
The road is open.
38 laps remaining. This would put us in a one-stop strategy from here on out. So let's go ahead and pit. Because we cannot bank on another caution. Part of me just wants to stay out.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the
Yeah, let's
21,
stay out
line
and
up
get some
behind
track
the
position.
92.
Let's change the complexity of this race. And hope that it doesn't go green another 15
the road
laps.
Is closed.
Up here with Anthony Sharps.
tie, Rick.
So only two of us. Only two of us stayed out. I wasn't going to be the only one. When I saw the 92 stay out, I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. Risky, absolutely.
Have a good night, JW.
Are you done, Bobby?
Yeah, I was in that first one, and then I caused that one. That was my fault.
I'll be danged. Crap.
Yeah, I bumped him in the back end there, and
Maybe,
he
babe.
came back up. That was my fault.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, what are you doing?
I'm iRacing. What are you doing?
Well, I was calling to tell you that Daddy said he's to go out tomorrow.
Yeah.
But he wants to buy everybody's dinner.
Ah, nonsense. Where are we going?
He said, I guess to Monterey's, but he said he hadn't done that in a while and he wants to do it.
Well, I appreciate it, but that won't be necessary. Okay.
No, it won't be necessary. All right, bye.
Bye, Mother. All right, we are going out to eat tomorrow, I'm told. You may have just heard my mother. We'll see how them roads are. Yeah, Vaping, I don't know if that took kahunas or lack of brains. I don't know. We're going to find out.
And one to go. Obviously, you'll be on the outside here of the tree stirrup, lining up behind the pace car.
I will still be 2 more stops on pit road. All those other guys, except for Anthony Sharps, will be 1 stop. Yeah, you're right, John. You're exactly right. You are not wrong. The doctor is not wrong. Yeah, daggone right. So when we build the race set, the draft is. I don't know. I don't know, Warren. Good evening to you, my man. You know, I wouldn't run these cars, this setup, at regular Daytona or Talladega. But on this track, with the bumps and the expectation of some single file racing, I think we're okay for tonight. But on a smooth Daytona or a smooth Talladega, we would need something that would draft better. Which we are looking forward to the Flying Aces 500, December 31st. Our main man, Warren Kyle Keith. You see him in the chat right there. Throws it up. And you talking about an awesome event. A lot more details coming up as we get past Thanksgiving for that one. Copy that. Working on the gear. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pace car's off. Be ready.
I'm assuming Anthony's going to go on green.
Green, green, green. Nice deep breath here, brother. Nice deep breath. Your fast guys are running 7.43. Open. Inside. Still there. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still there, your door, in and out. Still there. Still inside. Caution, caution. Save us a little here. Nice and smooth. Cool your tires off, get your fans on.
All right, we're 15 laps out from pitting. I'm going to go ahead and...
Look at my car, JW.
You're going to be lining up behind the 24.
Copy that, lap 15.
Good there, boss man. Got a little breather out your car.
I gotta let this 24 by. I don't know. I think I rolled the dice staying out last time. I got track position, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to lose it all right here. But this will put me on a one-stop strategy from this point forward if I choose to. Cannot wait for the Aces 500. Whew! It's a big one, boys and girls.
The road will be open.
Not sure what happened on that caution. But I am going to have to come down and pit. That is our third caution in 16 laps. Let's go ahead and put a brand new set of tires on this son of a gun. We'll even take a windshield tear off. You daggone right.
10 away. 5 away. That's your mark now. Turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in. Not too close.
All right, boys, do your thing. We were a 94 and a 94 on the right side.
Go man, go, go man, go, go man, go.
95, 93 on the left side. So tire wear is pretty even.
One more set of tires. Guys, another thing just to be aware of, there's a lot of people back here. Make sure your tires keep covered up. As you're unloading the tires, getting them out the wall, just double check them like nuts, look them over real well. All right, we need to be behind the 10.
If you're not familiar with what the Flying Aces 500 is, again, December 31st, we all of the winners from our bigger events throughout the year gets to race in it. They're automatically entered. We'll release that list here in the coming weeks. And then there's a sign up for it. And we'll get that registration going, I'm assuming shortly after the Thanksgiving holiday, which is coming up soon. Alright, so the track position game, it didn't really work out, but I didn't want to take a chance on having to pit when everybody else didn't pit. Didn't want to pit by myself. Marcus Sanderson. Lawn still growing. There you go. I've still got some decent track position here. I will not come down and top it off. That will do me no good. Got to remember, lap leader at lap 25, courtesy of Weldy Well, is going to be a $5 prize. Now we can start working on getting some track position back. You daggone right. Mariah Carey and the Aces 500 have the same defrost schedule. Indeed. Well said. There's Michael John's Voodoo Ranger machine. Anthony Sharp stayed out. Bold move, Cotton. He is banking on another caution within the next 14 laps. That's all the fuel he's got left. Eric Winkelspect will start outside row number 1. GT Park Paul White make up P3 and 4. We're restarting 15th.
Coming to the green here, bud. Get those tires cleaned off, drag those brakes.
We do have new tires. That can't hurt. $22 laps of fuel.
Pace cars off. Be ready.
That'll take us up to lap 50. No, it will not.
Working the outside.
Lap 40. Sorry.
Still outside. Still there outside. Still outside. Still outside.
I'll make a hole for it if you want.
I'm good, buddy. I'll ride with you.
Still out there. Still outside. Still outside. Still out there. Clear.
Man, this track is a handful.
Outside. The sit-up name pass guys are running 53.36. Still out there. Still outside. Still outside. Still outside.
Fueling up now should get us to the finish.
Still outside.
Lap 28 will get us to the end on the fuel.
Still out there. You're clear him. Real nice work. Get up there and get dirty with these boys.
All right.
Speed 6 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 47.708.
Thanks, whoever that was.
That was a good lap, man. That was a good line you had there.
No one's gonna own up to that, huh?
Somebody may have gotten Mark Marcellos loose. I'm not sure. We are slowly inching into that lead pack. We're slowly catching Scotty Ferguson, who has fallen off of the lead pack. That's what it is.
Easy there, boss.
Speed 6 is the fastest car on the track. 47.579.
I hope you can see how bumpy this track is on the live stream. I have got my hands full, and I know everybody else does too.
Outside.
Dang it.
Inside quarter. Outside. Caution, caution. How about water pressure, temperature right there? Closed. Looks like you'll be
MJ,
lining up
I'm
behind the 64.
That was on me. He hit a bump and drifted high. We're still not in our fuel window. He hit a bump and drifted high, and I was just there. I didn't lift fast enough. Again, sorry, MJ, I didn't lift fast enough. I'll shoulder the blame for that one.
It looks like it's okay. It doesn't look bad.
All right, 10-4.
JW, what happened there?
Well, we were just sailing along, and looks like the 58 hit a bump and got high, and I didn't lift, and he was coming back down from that bump.
Open this time.
JW, you're doing his Brad Keselowski impersonation.
I am. I sure am.
JW, was that you behind me?
It was, yes. I apologize.
Nah, you paying me back from last night, are you?
Negative, negative. I have a short memory when it comes to that stuff.
I'm just kidding, buddy.
Well, let's go down and top it off. Because we'll all have to... All right, I could be in the same situation I was in last time.
Alright, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 24. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 92.
So Scotty Sharp's up here.
The road is closed.
So we're 17 laps to fuel. I've got one more guy here, Scott Sharp's with me. Or Anthony Sharp, sorry, I don't know why I call him Scott. And I'm going to try to win a $5 prize by leading this next green flag lap. Yeah, again, I will shoulder the blame. The driver is responsible for their front bumper. That was on me, but MJ made it kind of easy for me to get down there. Hey, Josh Donovan, good evening to you. That absolutely was not you. Well, that's what I'm saying. The guy in front of you been jumping. Again, I'm in charge of my front bumper, so yeah, I got into him. Was it a racing incident? 100%. 100%. But I felt like his car was out of control. I felt like. It was certainly incidental contact. And that's right, Spasm. That's right. I'm trying to take out the people who are eligible for Spasm's prize tonight. I guess Rick Javork is next. Maybe GT Park. Maybe Billy Sigmund. I don't think GT was part of the prize, was he? Let me double check. No, GT Park was not. Dirty Dan, Bobby Johnson is gone.
We got beef, we got beef. Ding, ding, ding.
I'll play it. We've got beef, myself and Michael Johns. You ready? Right there you go.
Nice job, bud. Halfway this time. Gonna be green next time. One to go.
All right. Let's
Looking
get up here with this
on the outside,
04
but you're
Ford
right
Mustang. Maybe 05. Tell you what I can do. I can take a picture of that and do a Google search of what kind of car that is. Whoa. And we'll search it. Wait. Hang on. Let me pull that photo up. Let's see what that says. The car in the image is a Ford Mustang FR 500S race car. It's a highly tuned race variant of the Ford Mustang, not designed for public roads. 2008. Should have known that. It's when iRacing came out. 2008. So there we have it. That's a 2008 Mustang. All right, I've got to get a good jump right here. I've got to lead this lap and win Weldy Weld's prize. Thank you, Josh. I do appreciate the analysis. That's the way I see it, but again, I'm in charge of my front bumper.
Yeah, we're working on it, Earl. We're trying to get Cody figured out. Stuff's messed up.
Come on, Cody.
See what you got going on there. You're perfectly fine. I don't see anything wrong with the race car. I think we're okay, bud.
Good deal. All right, here we go.
Yeah, brother, you do your thing. Green, green, green. You're sitting second. Leader's at a 7.589. The road will be open. Working the bottom. Clear. Working the bottom.
I had it for a split second, did not take it.
Clear. Inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside.
Anthony Sharp's going to lead this lap. He just won the Weldy Weld halfway leader.
Still inside. Still inside. Clear. One inside. Still inside. Still on your inside. Inside one. Still there at door. Still on your inside. Bud, straight smooth. Still there. Still inside. In and out. One. Still inside.
GT Park doing a great job of pushing us down this backstretch.
Still inside. Still there at the bottom. Still on the inside. Leader, pit road. Great job. I-4, we got 20 laps to go right now. Still inside. Keep it up, bud. He's going to give you a whoop whoop. Clear. Outside.
Woo.
Out there. Still there.
Good move, bud.
Yeah, buddy.
Still out there. Still out there. Still outside. Well done, bud. Nice and smooth.
I got 12 laps of fuel.
Still outside. You're clear. Outside. Don't open the lampers, Earl. Still out there. Still there on your quarter outside. In and out. One outside. Clear.
Big Rick.
Caution's out. What is this for, Earl?
Woo!
Say again. Caution port. In the wall.
Good Lord.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I've never seen racing that intense. Ever.
Thanks, Dale Jr.
Yeah, my fault, y'all. The lapper threw me off there a bit.
I don't know who that was who decided to just come up in front of the entire field.
Pace car in 2. All right, I have to pit.
Lining up behind the pace car.
I don't have a choice. I will have to
I was
pit.
up high because I had to run and this a little bit, and I think I got turned from behind. So if that was my fault, I apologize to everybody. No, it was the lap car who decided to just come up in front of the leader in the middle of turn 3. Oh, okay. I got you. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice but to, and I tried to keep it right on his right side door. Anyway, and you know, sometimes when it's big time stock car auto racing, you get crazy stuff like that.
You'll get that in big time stock car auto racing.
That's true. That's true. Pit road is open. I will partake. Now, do I want to use my last set of tires is the question.
We'll take a look at it here. I got nothing from up here, Chad.
I do not.
Make sure we keep that pit road speed. Busting a bunch up. You are 10 away now. 5 away. That's your mark now. Turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in.
Whew, I thought I overshot it.
Go, man, go, go, man, go. Good stop, guys.
Okay. We are done as far as needing to pit. Keyword needing.
Just curious, are Lucky Dogs on for this race? I haven't heard one yet.
Yes, Lucky Dogs and wave arounds, yes.
Thank you, sir.
De nada. That means thank you in Spanish, or you're welcome in Spanish.
I posted this in your Discord, but I just want I want to let everybody know, if you haven't been watching Outlaw streams of NASCAR 25, you're really missing out. They're very entertaining.
He's a funny guy, that guy.
That's an arcade game. Well, who wants to watch that?
Well, I think most iRacers would agree with that. But there is a segment of the population that loves NASCAR 25. A large segment. Yeah, I chose not to take tires there, Spasm. So 2, 4, 6. We're going to line up in 7th spot. Good strategy. I tell you who looks good right now is Anthony Sharps. He pitted early, and I don't think he lost a lap. Going green next time by. I want to thank everybody,
We're on one.
for tuning in this
One
evening.
to go. You will be in the bottom this time.
So we got to find P10 at the halfway point. We have to go identify that post-race. We got a bunch of random draws courtesy of Daryl Howell, who, to my knowledge, has still not shown up to the chat tonight. But you know, I always say, it's officially a party when Daryl Howell gets in the chat. We got Strictly Stock Motorsports, Brandon Smith up there leading the show. Richard Robb in his Kurt Busch number 97 Crown Royal Taurus in second. Buster Malcolm starts P3 and Mark Barcelos in P4. Thank you, Spasm. We do appreciate it if you would hit that like button. Of course, it does help out the live stream. And if not, we'll still be friends. But if you do, that would help us out a whole lot.
Baby, get them elbows out. Go like hell.
Elbows are out, Chad. All right, here we go. This could get interesting to the end. 15 laps to go when we cross the start-finish line.
Green, green, green. Leaders running 6.915. Outside, outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still out there. Still outside. Still there. Two wide outside. One outside. Still out there.
Mr. Dijon Mustard, are you looking for a wreck again?
Still out there in the quarter.
Yeah, that was close.
Still outside. We might have something here. Gas her up. Clear.
Good Lord, at the bumps.
Yeah, buddy. You're definitely looking for a wreck.
That guy needs to be banned.
Will be 12 laps to go next time by. Trying to calculate some strategy here.
Inside. Still there. Still there.
I've got hung out. Crap.
Still inside. Still inside. Still there. 2 inside. Clear. Caution.
I got a feeling that was Dehan.
But I'll leave this one on you. If you want to stay out, we'll stay out. Pit road.
I've got a strong
closed.
feeling that was Dehan. We're going to find out. That was lap number 40.
Come around to 55.
Now he just took out JW.
It felt like it. I'll look at the replay.
No, he definitely got you.
Oh, come on, man.
Negative. There's nothing wrong with the car.
Nothing wrong with the car. Problem is, we'll be in the rear of the field. So what we'll do is go put tires on it.
Just having you come around me, MJ.
Pit road is still closed.
You're going to be coming around the 55. You should be behind the tree. 10 to go this time.
God bless. We're back at 17th spot. Let's go put some tires on it.
Are you kidding me? What in the world?
We should be behind the tree.
Back her down a little bit. Dirty Dan, thank you very much, Spasm. Yeah, old Dehan Mustard right there. I think he got me. I'm not going to point fingers until I watch the replay. We're going to put tires on this thing.
Everything looks perfectly fine.
Alright, I don't think we have any damage. I just went around. Steve Callahan, boys! I'll put some tires on it. Hopefully that will help me out.
Here we come, guys. About 10 away. 5 away. And show mark now. Turn in, turn in. Gonna leave on me, 10-4.
10-4. I will put a little splash of fuel in it just in case it goes to 3 green, white checkers. Tire wear, 97, 95, 94, 92. Left side's wearing a whole lot more.
Go ahead and go, go ahead and go. Out of tires.
Right, we are out of Goodyears. We'll take a look at lap 40. Will be 1 to go. Long way to go and a short time to get there. I think they made a song about that. You might be right. Quiggs, you might be right. Good evening to you, man. 117 watching and counting thumbs. Outstanding, outstanding. So we'll be 8 laps remaining when we take the green flag. Drive for Diabetes Awareness. The Gambler, Kenny Rogers. Actually, it was Jerry Reed, the song from Eastbound and Down. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But heck, Kenny Rogers may have sang it too, for all I know. Spasm is our biggest cheerleader, Steve. Rallies them thumbs up, keeps us straight on all the prizes that comes through. Oh, I agree with that now. Kenny Rogers was the man. Love the Gambler. Love the Gambler. Full send or no send? Here, here. I've got to do a lot of sending to get back up to where I was. Smokey and the Bandit. Daggone good series of movies right there. Yes, it was Jerry Reed. Todd Lee. Good evening to you, Todd. Do not doubt the snowman.
Sorry.
Dehan texting while he's
Get that thing
pacing.
cleaned out real well. Get ready to go green.
Hey, Darren Cook, Model Geeks Podcast, everybody. Darren Cook. All right, let's get rolling. This could be our final restart.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Hey, bud, jump to the green. Be ready. Green. Fast guy burn at 7.651. Outside. Clear outside.
My bad, Tyler.
Inside. Still inside. Still there. Still inside. Still inside.
What a run.
Still inside. Still there at your door. Clear, clear, clear. Good
And
job.
we gave it all back.
All right, man, you're gonna have 5 to go.
5 laps to go.
Doing a really good job. Straight and smooth now. Outside, outside. Still outside. Still out there. Still out there. Still there. Door outside. Clear outside. Good job, man. There you go. Outside. Still out there. Still outside on your quarter. Still outside. Still out there. Still there at your door. Still outside. Outside is clear.
Will be 2 to go when we get back to the line. And I want to go, I'll push. We do have a lap car coming up ahead. Two to go.
2 to go. Fast guys are running 48.004. Good job, man. You're up here on the board now. Working the bottom. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. In and out. You're outside, inside only. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. The white flag. Still inside. Clear low. Outside. In and out. One inside only. Still inside.
Nobody
Still there.
Take that high side.
Looks clear, clear, clear. Doing a good job, bud. Nothing out the back. The interval is 1.5.
Bouncing off the wall. Woo!
You bastard, my man. Take a flag.
What the hell would you bump me down on the infield for, man?
I didn't do that,
good,
Billy.
that
I
was
was
good.
pushed down. Come on, guys. I mean, be smart here. Last lap, 3 wide.
You be smart, buddy. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, you know when this will stop is when y'all start laying down some rules.
Nice win, Winky Dink. Nice job. Eric Winkelspecht.
Thank you.
Our race winner.
Nice win, Eric.
Woo! Good stuff, boys. Good stuff. I did manage a P6 finish. Eric Winkelspecht, our race leader. We will watch the replay of that. Let's go up here at Eric Winkelspecht. Watch that burnout. If he is able to do a burnout after...
JW, you got a copy, buddy?
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm sorry about lap 40, man. I came out of turn 4 going probably 5 miles faster than you, so I had to go to the bottom. And when I went to the bottom, I had too much momentum, and I had to get off the gas, and I hit the cars in front of me. And I split up into you. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, copy that down. Eric Winkelspecht, our race winner.
Just future reference there, Dehan. I think the problem that most of the room has with you is you never apologize, unless it is D-Dub or JW or one of your buddies, but it takes you forever to do it. When the shit happens, you don't apologize.
I agree with Paul, 100%.
Langley.
I agree 100%. That is our race winner, Eric Winkelspecht. Let's back that thing up. Get this race-winning photograph. That's too much smoke. Too much smoke, can't see the paint. Right there. That's going to do it, boys. That is our race winner today, Eric Winkelspect. Love him or hate him. Talking about Jeff Gordon. That was a dang good paint scheme. Eric Winkelspect, our race winner. This fine, what is this, Monday? Monday evening. All right, let's go look at lap number 25, and I think it was 28 if I'm not mistaken. I'm told that the dirty one, Dan Taylor, is the halfway point leader. I think it was lap 28.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I know it's in the heat of the moment, but if you go back and look at our incident, I got hit from behind and pushed into you. I gave you room, and I didn't crowd you.
I think we're pacing here. Yeah, we are.
Oh, I just messed with you, man. I don't care.
All right, this is our first lap back to green.
I'm all good.
All right, buddy, typical.
I'm running P2 up here in the 97.
Part of the show, man. It's part of the show.
This is our halfway leader. This will be Anthony Sharp. So let me go ahead and get him on the race sheet as halfway leader. Anthony has won $5 courtesy of Weldy Weld. If Anthony, please let me know how to pay that out. That is $5 again, courtesy of Weldy Weld. Let's go ahead and fast forward a bit. We'll find P10 as we're coming through 3 here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and here is P10 at the moment. That's Mario Bianco. Looks like it's going to be possibly Mario or Rick Javorka. It's going to be Mario Bianco, I bet. No. I think it's going to be the dirty one, as predicted. There he is, Dan Taylor. Now we got it on Dan, showing him in 9th. There they are at the line. Mario takes that. Let's see what iRacing says. Down here in the bottom left. Yeah, there you go, P10. When we cross the line. There you go, Dirty Dan Taylor, as Spasm said, is our P10. Actually, you cannot see it. I'm behind it. Crap. Anyway, trust me. Dirty Dan is P10. So congratulations on that, Dirty Dan. He will take home a $5 prize. Dan, please let me know how to pay that out to you. All right. Let's see the results. We have out of Bobby Johnson, Dan Taylor, Rick Javorka, Billy Sigmund, and Michael Johns. Good run for Sean Royer. We'll look at our top 10. Billy Sigmund, boys. Billy Sigmund will win that prize. That is a race credit courtesy of Spasm. That will go to Billy Sigmund. Again, courtesy of Spasm. I know Billy appreciates that. And then we got 4 random draws. Let's take a look at our top 10 rundown. Again, Eric Winkelspect as our race winner. I'll tell you what, let's go watch the last couple laps. Here's lap number 50. Let's see how it plays out. Does he have any competition? Everybody's lined up. It gets crazy out of 3 and 4 as this high line is starting to form. You may be able to see it back here. I'm somewhere in all that. Don't know where. I think I'm the last car in this lead pack. Now we'll fast forward down the backstretch. Here it comes. All right. So here we go. Paul White has jumped out ahead of the 64 Billy Sigmund. Billy gets up to P2. Buster Malcolm on the bottom. Richard Robb, Buster Malcolm making contact. Takes out Dirty Dan. And there you go. The battle is going to be for P2. Eric Winkelspect taking that home. P2 is going to be won by Sean Royer in the Snap-on Tools number 51. P3 is going to be Joey Piletti in the Solo 55. P4 is going to be Billy Sigmund down here in the 64 Singular Wireless Machine. And P5 is going to be Paul White in the White Lightning. That's a Monte Carlo. P6 will be this guy. That's me. P7, I do believe, is Slick Rick Javorka. I am correct. He finishes in the 8th spot. No, excuse me, Tyler Robinson. Where's T-Rob? Where's he at in all this action? There he is. Let's go back to the line. Oh, we've already crossed the line. Oh, man, what a great job of Tyler Robinson. Okay, sorry, I had to rewound, hit and rewind far enough. So he's going to take home P7. That's going to put Rick Javorka in 8th. 9th place is going to be Anthony Sharps. A good run. And Brandon Smith of Strictly Stock Motorsports in that DuPont Chevrolet will be 10th. So that is our top 10 rundown. Again, Eric Winkelspect, our race winner. A huge congrats to him. Man, he is always good in these. He's good in about everything, but particularly any night we run the old school cars, whether it be the 87s, whether it be the 03s, whatever. He is good in them. So big congrats right there. All right, let's pull down the background screen here. We'll exit out of iRacing. We're going to pull up the most popular website. True statement. True statement. You can go fact check me if you want. Or you can go ask Grok if you're on the Twitter. What is the most popular website known to mankind? And I think you're going to be surprised to learn that it is indeed a random number generator. Crazy, I know, but it's true. Let's pull up the standings for this one. And let's show off our screen. Here we go. Ooh, not that screen, but this one. There is our standings. Who had the fastest lap? Eric Winkelspect led 7. Brandon Smith with 47.579. He led 16. Anthony Sharps led 17. Rick Javorka with 5. Myself led 2. I think both those were under caution, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. Anyway, those are your lap leaders. And here we go. We're going to pull up our prizes here, courtesy of Darrell Hell tonight. We're going to go top 3, so that would be Winkelspect, Royer, and Puletti. Those guys are eligible for this prize. Look here, top of my search history, random number generator. We'll zero it out. Okay, here we go. Top 3. 1 to 3. Here we go. Are you ready? This guy right here, P3. And that goes to Joey Puletti. Will win a $5 prize courtesy of Darrell Howell. Joey, please let me know how to pay that out. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or a race credit here through the channel. Top five. So we'll go 1 through 5, excluding Joey Puletti this time. Cannot win multiple random draws unless it is otherwise stated in the prizes. But here we go. P4, boys. At P4 tonight, that is Billy Sigmund. Billy Sigmund will win a $5 prize. Congratulations, Billy. Top 10. So in other words, the higher you finish, the better your chance is to win a prize. And action. P9. Random number generator is not kind to the top half of the field. Anthony Sharps. Anthony will win a $5 prize, courtesy of Darrell Howell. Anthony, please let me know how to pay that out. And finally, our last prize of the night. Top 20. P1 through 20, excluding all the guys who have won random draws. This guy right here, P2 tonight, will win a $5 prize. And that is Sean Royer. Congratulations, Sean. Sean Royer with a $5 prize. So Joey Puletti, Billy Sigmund, Anthony Sharps, Sean Royer are all $5 winners. Halfway leader, another $5 prize, Anthony Sharps. Dirty Dan Taylor with a halfway P10 prize, courtesy of Weldy Weld, a $5 winner. And Spasm handed out a race credit to Billy Sigmund for defeating 4 other formidable opponents. All right. That is going to wrap us up here this evening. Again, got to wait and see how the weather plays out tomorrow. Will depend on if I'm able to race or not. Long story short, if I'm not able to go out and eat with my dad for Veterans Day, he is a Vietnam veteran, then I will not be able to race. But if we don't go out to eat, we'll be able to race. If we do, then I won't be able to. So for me personally, Thursday night will be our next night here on the channel. I think Outlaw is going to live stream some over the next 2 days. He does NASCAR 25. So if you want to check out some NASCAR action other than iRacing, check him out. I want to congratulate Travis Roberto on winning our first race tonight at Suzuka in the GT3s. Travis Roberto, a fine job in his Ford Mustang, a beautiful car. But look, that's going to all but do it for us. I've dropped my wedding ring. Give me just a second. Let's see if I can. There she is. Buster Malcolm, absolutely, man. iRacing 413, copy that. That, of course, is Sean Royer. Thank you for letting me know, Sean. iRacer 413. Again, thanks for letting me know. My mistake, I'm back off and I don't take people out and don't get the same respect back. Yeah, BS RC. Now, that is Spasm's race credit. He already got that. Okay, copy that for his random draw win, courtesy of Daryl Howell. Thank you, Billy, for letting me know. I'll scroll back through the chat a little bit. Joy Piletti. Thank you, Joy, for letting me know. Love that Solo Cup car you had this evening. Beautiful piece of machinery. I like that one. T-Rob, that was a wild finish. Good to see you back on the track, Tyler. Let's see. Dirty Dan will take a race credit. Dan, thank you for letting me know that. Appreciate it. Let's see what else we got here. If anyone else has left the message. Yeah, absolutely, Billy. Thank Daryl Howell, Weldy Weld, Spasm. Thank you guys for those prizes. Paul and Sigma sound. Yeah, they sound similar, don't they? They sound similar. And again, thank you, Josh Donovan. Thank you, William Bowles. That was a good finish for myself. No rules by the admin and host ever. Like he's always said. Yeah, it's not my job. It's not my job. The only time I get to a point is where it becomes an every race thing. Now, I know Dehan has had a long list of incidents. I know exactly what happened. He owned up to it at the end. You hope with guys like him that he learns to race better. You hope to race better. Now, if that doesn't happen, and again, I can count on one hand how many. I think there's 4 guys that we've had to permanently kick, and all pretty good guys. They just couldn't handle themselves on the racetrack. But I don't like to ban people often. But Dehan, if that continues to be a problem, then it'll certainly be addressed. But yeah, like you said, Steve, all I do is pay for the races, and I just want to race. I don't police between drivers. That's amongst yourselves. Have at it if you will, or whatever. But look, I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. Cannot thank Spasm enough. Thank you, Spasm, for the work you do. Vape, I hope you are feeling much better, buddy. I read last night you are. Thank God for that. We do appreciate that very much. Thank you for keeping us updated. But listen, that's going to do it for us. All you veterans out there, if I do not see you tomorrow, I mean this, from myself, my brother, anybody affiliated with this channel, greatly thank you for your service to our great nation. But until possibly Thursday night, maybe tomorrow, please stay safe out there, everybody. Good night to you, and may God bless you. Take care.